Hello everyone. Our topic for today is the climate of Andhra Pradesh. Climate plays an important role in various spheres of human and economic activities such as agriculture, commerce, industry, transportation, etc. Climate of any place or a region is due to a number of interplaying parameters like location, amount of insolation, pressure, wind, humidity, physiography, etc. Right? Climate of any place or a region is due to a number of interplaying parameters like location, amount of insolation, pressure, wind, humidity, physiography, etc. The climate of Andhra Pradesh in general lies between tropical semi-arid that's steppe climate to tropical savanna dry and wet. The climate of Andhra Pradesh in general lies between tropical semi-arid that's steppe to tropical savanna dry and wet type of Köppen climatic classification. Okay, Köppen climatic classification. The state experiences four climatic seasons. Namely winter, which is from December to February, and summer from March to May. Next, southwest monsoon from June to September and northeast monsoon from October to November. Okay, these are the four seasons: winter, summer, southwest monsoon, northeast monsoon. And then in Andhra Pradesh there are 20 meteorological stations. Okay, in Andhra Pradesh there are 20 meteorological stations recording the temperatures of the state. These meteorological stations in the state are situated in Anantapuram, Arogyavaram, Gannavaram, YSR Kadapa, Kakinada, Kavali, Kurnool, Machilipatnam, Nandyal, SPS Nellore, Ongole, Rentachintala, Tirupati, Vishakhapatnam 1 and Vishakhapatnam 2. So these are the meteorological stations which record the temperatures in Andhra Pradesh. Okay, you may try to remember a couple of them, not necessarily all of them. And then let's speak about the temperatures of the state. The mean maximum temperature. Okay, just a second. So speaking about temperatures of the state, the mean maximum temperature, mean minimum temperature and mean temperature of Andhra Pradesh are 31.5 degrees centigrade, 18 degrees centigrade and 27 degrees centigrade respectively. You may try to remember the mean temperature, which is the average of maximum and minimum temperatures. Average of maximum and minimum temperatures is 27 degrees centigrade. During rainy season, maximum temperature ranges between 29 to 32 degrees centigrade and the minimum temperature between 18 to 20 degrees centigrade. Whereas in winter, maximum temperature is 29 degrees centigrade and the least is 12 degrees. What happens in winters is, particularly during December, the local winds from Madhya Pradesh, the local winds from Madhya Pradesh sweep across Andhra Pradesh under the influence of low pressure located in Bay of Bengal, right? Under the influence of low pressure located in Bay of Bengal, reducing the temperatures. So we have low pressures here, and during winters there would be high pressures here, so there would be a pressure difference, due to which the local winds from Madhya Pradesh they sweep across Andhra Pradesh under the influence of low pressure in Bay of Bengal, reducing the temperatures. And we have a place called Lambasingi in Vishakhapatnam, okay, Lambasingi in Vishakhapatnam, which records temperatures as low as -2 degrees centigrade, okay. Lambasingi in Vishakhapatnam, Lambasingi, Lambasingi in Vishakhapatnam records as low as -2 degrees centigrade. Moving further, in summers, particularly during May, okay, we have just discussed winters and rainy season. What happens in summers? In summers, particularly during May, the maximum temperatures range between 45 degrees centigrade and 47 degrees centigrade, and the minimum between 20 degrees centigrade and 22 degrees centigrade, due to high humidity in coastal regions, okay, due to high humidity in coastal regions. Even the temperatures around 40 to 42 degrees are unbearable during daytime, but well balanced within a short time by land and sea breezes, giving moderation to the extreme temperatures. Rentachintala in Guntur district, okay, Rentachintala in Guntur, Vijayawada and Kadapa, okay, they record as high temperatures between 44 to 46 degrees centigrade, and at times in Kadapa as high as 48.8 degrees centigrade is recorded in recent summers, okay. So we've just realized that the temperatures range from 45 to 47 degrees centigrade during summers, that's the maximum temperatures, and the minimum temperatures range over 20 to 22 degrees centigrade, and the record high temperatures are found in places like YSR Kadapa, Rentachintala in Guntur, and also Vijayawada, sorry, it's in Krishna district. So in these places, the record high temperatures such as 44 to 46 degrees centigrade and at times 48.8 degrees centigrade in Kadapa also recorded. Next, let's discuss monsoons. The monsoon system in India, okay, the monsoon system in India is unique. The air masses and the precipitation is different from the other monsoon types elsewhere. The differential heating of land and ocean, subject to the shifting of thermal equator, gives rise to immense seasonal wind regimes, monsoons. So when we try to read about India as a whole, we discuss these things, like how the differential heating of a land and ocean, subject to the shifting of thermal equator, okay, which gives rise to immense seasonal wind regimes, which is called monsoons. So now let's discuss rainfall with respect to Andhra Pradesh, right? Rainfall with respect to Andhra Pradesh. The rainfall in Andhra Pradesh is unpredictable and uncertain. So the rainfall in Andhra Pradesh is unpredictable with high variation and uncertainty. More than 50%, okay, more than 50% of geographical area receives less than 90 centimeters of mean annual rainfall, okay, I repeat, more than 50% of the geographical area receives less than 90 centimeters of mean annual rainfall Thereby the agriculture, okay, thereby the agriculture is still a gamble, in the vagaries of monsoon even in this 21st century. Now let's get into the details of the two regions in the state. This is Rayalaseema region, and the other part would be the coastal Andhra region. So of these two regions in the state, the Rayalaseema region receives 67.2 centimeter of rainfall, and coastal Andhra receives 100 centimeter, okay, 100 centimeter of rainfall. There is a perceptible shift in the rainfall regime from the southwest to the northeast. So I've already told you that there are 4 different seasons, out of which 2 are southwest monsoon season and northeast monsoon season. So in the recent past, we have observed that there's a shift in the rainfall regime from the southwest to the northeast. An increasing trend, okay, an increasing trend is being observed. And this trend in rainfall regime is further enhanced by retreating northeast monsoon in the coastal districts, and to a little extent in Chittoor and Kadapa also, okay. From the southeast to the northeast, particularly during winters. It is also evident from the agricultural activities in concurrence with the rainfall regimes during rainy southwest monsoon and retreating northeast monsoon. And what's the state's average rainfall? Okay, the state's average rainfall is 89.6 centimeters. Okay, it's 89.6 centimeters, which is contributed by southwest monsoons, northeast monsoons, humid summers, and dry winters. Okay, it's contributed by southwest monsoons, northeast monsoons, humid summers, and dry winters. In Andhra Pradesh, Krishna, the east and west Godavari agency areas, these 3 regions receive heavy rainfall that decrease gradually towards the south. Okay, they receive heavy rainfall that decrease gradually towards the south. Srikakulam in the northeast receives, okay, Srikakulam in the northeast receives 100 to 120 centimeter rainfall annually, whereas in Rayalaseema districts, it's less than 100 centimeters. Drought is a recurring and the most common event in the Rayalaseema when compared to the other parts of the state. Okay, drought is a recurring and the most common event in Rayalaseema when compared to the other parts of the state due to uncertainty and variability of the monsoons. Higher part of the Eastern Ghats in Visakhapatnam, okay, higher part of Eastern Ghats in Visakhapatnam at 40 to 50 km from the eastern coast receive abundant rainfall from the retreating northeast monsoons, and the cyclones account for rainfall up to 140 centimeters in these areas. Okay, the cyclones account for rainfall up to 140 centimeters in these areas. The Eastern Ghats in Godavari Valley receive 76 centimeters of rainfall and less than 27 centimeters in Nellore and Kadapa hills, right? As per the annual rainfall statistics, the rainy days are very less in dry areas. Only 60 days in a year account for annual rainfall in the state. I repeat, according to annual rainfall statistics, the rainy days are very less, okay, in dry areas. Only 60 days in a year account for annual rainfall in the state. During convectional rainfall in summers, We must have studied while reading Indian geography that there are different kinds of rainfall. For example, we have convectional rainfall, orographic rainfall, and others. So, while we are discussing convectional rainfall within the state, which is during summers, okay? So, during convectional rainfall in summers, thunderstorms and lightning increases from central parts of the state to the north and the south, okay? To the north and the south. These convectional rainfall that occurs at the central parts of the state, it increases, okay? It increases towards the north and towards the south. Sabari of East Godavari district, okay? Sabari of East Godavari represent for high rainfall. Sabari of East Godavari represent for high rainfall, and Hagari, okay? Sabari and Hagari of Anantapur district. Hagari of Anantapur district for low rainfall in the state, okay? Sabari of East Godavari and Hagari of Anantapur district represent high and low rainfall areas in the state. Now, let's discuss how the variability of rainfall exists within the state. Variability of rainfall. The rainfall varies by 40% in coastal districts, okay? In coastal districts, the rainfall varies by 40%, including Sri Potti Sriramalu Nellore, okay? Including Sri Potti Sriramalu Nellore, the rainfall varies by 40% in coastal districts. Likewise, the variability is very high during October to December, okay? During October to December in coastal districts and Rayalaseema as well, okay? So, we have studied about rainfall. Let's see what are the different kinds of climatic zones which are located or which are classified in the state of Andhra Pradesh. There are two kinds of classifications which are done here. Number one, according to W.C. Thornthwaite, okay? According to W.C. Thornthwaite, which is based on two factors. One is temperature and the other one is humidity, okay? So, according to W.C. Thornthwaite classification, which is based on temperature and humidity, majority of Andhra Pradesh comes under semi-arid zone, okay? Majority of Andhra Pradesh comes under semi-arid zone. Northern and southern districts come under, okay? Northern and southern districts come under dry sub-humid zone. They come under dry sub-humid zone. Southwestern parts under, okay? Southwestern parts, probably Anantapur, Kurnool and some parts of Kadapa, they come under arid, and the agency region of Godavari districts, okay? Agency regions of Godavari districts come under moist sub-humid zone. Moist sub-humid zone. Therefore, the climatic zones in Andhra Pradesh are 4 in number. I repeat, the climatic zones of Andhra Pradesh are 4 in number according to the classification made by W.C. Thornthwaite, which is based on the two factors, namely temperature and humidity. Majority of the state comes under semi-arid zone, and the three other zones are arid zone, which is the southwestern part of the state, and dry sub-humid zone, which is the northern part of the region, the northern districts of the state, and moist sub-humid zone, which include the agency areas of the Godavari region. So, this is according to one classification, and according to Köppen classification, which is based on temperature and precipitation, okay? There it was temperature and humidity. Under Köppen classification, it's based on temperature and precipitation. Andhra Pradesh can be divided into two broad climatic zones. Okay, number one, it's tropical rainy. It's tropical rainy, and what areas are included under this zone? Northeastern, south, and southeast. Okay, northeastern, south, and southeast. And dry, number 2. The second zone is dry zone, which includes the southwestern part of the state. Okay, the southwestern part of the state, which includes Anantapur, Kadapa, and parts of Kurnool. Whereas a tropical rainy includes a northeastern, south, and southeast. These are the two climatic zones which are classified under Köppen's classification. Thank you.